Welcome to the DJ Motorsport channel, where we show highlights from our races from Gran Turismo 7. So here we are, back on the old dailies, Group 4 Jag. Using it obviously because we are, and trial mounting. Just jumped on this as per usual, no practice. So, we qualified, I think 14th, so terrible. Rolling start, we're about to cross the line now, and we're going to put up the TV camera in the top right as well, so you can see the external view as well as the onboard as per this race. It's 4 laps, there's no tyres, no fuel to worry about. You know how I work by now, so we are going to try and keep the head down, try and keep clean, and see if we can get any places. We're practicing with the Group 4 Jag, as you know, because it's probably going to be our manufacturer, so we're just seeing what we can do. 2 cars there are having a bit of contact, which is brilliant for us. We just hope we don't get collected and they take each other out. We'll quickly dive up the inside, thank you very much, up to P11. That's what we like to see. So we're going to drop down as best as we can here. What I found in this race was there were a lot of Hurricanes, so I'm imagining that's the car to have. But as you know, I won't use the car to have, I use the car I want to use. So I think half the field were Hurricanes, so we're going to be up against them. Obviously they're 4-wheel drive, so they are going to have better handling, potentially a better grip. So let's see, obviously suits them at this track, because I think when we were here before there's lots of Hurricanes. Anyway, that aside, they're stuck with downward P11. We can see a few cars up ahead. Let's see what we can do. We've got to try and hang on to the back of them if we can. The car behind, I think he's 2.5 seconds behind, so he's out of our slipstream, which is brilliant, but we're also out of their slipstream, which is not so brilliant. So we really need, it looks like they're fighting up ahead. Looks like there's an Alpha there and something else fighting. Well, that will play into our hands and hopefully back them up a bit. The Jaguar's definitely not as good as it used to be. It definitely hasn't got the handling. Never had great handling, but it's definitely not as great as it used to be. It really does struggle around the old turns, but I do think it has straight line speed. It still seems to be pretty good, as we're just trying to get on. Hopefully we won't get a penalty there. We did cut a bit of the track there, but I'm hoping we'll get away with it. That was a bit messy as we come into the tunnel. We're going to try and hug to the left, not optimising that as much. We should be hugging to the left and coming out to the right there. We're not doing it as much. On the brake sharp for this one, because you have to be very careful not to get the curve there. We're very close, but we'll get away with it. Around this twisty section, and then we're into this very short tunnel where you've got a long left, which again you need to try and come as far over as you can, so you put the power down early, which is what we're trying to do here. Because the Jaguar is good on the straights, we need to get that power down early so we take full advantage of that. As you can see, the person's closed up behind us, so we've been a bit scruffy there. Unfortunately they're not right on our bumper, and hopefully we can hold off, but as you can see the front runners there have got away from us, which is very frustrating, but we'll see if we can catch up to them shortly. As you can see, we have skipped on to lap 3, so there's definitely been some shenanigans up ahead. We made one place up to P10, and as you can see we now have an Alpha in front and also the Hurricane in front of him. Now we know the Alfa Romeo's weaknesses. It's 4-wheel drive. It is like lightning off the 0 to 60 time. However, it does suffer with top end, so we know he's going to be good in these bits. What we need to do is close up as much as we can, and then on these straights we've got to go and go try and get. That's where we're going to get our pass done if we can do it. Now the problem is As you can see, we are closing up on this straight. I'm not sure how long it is, but when we get to the end, we will see how he goes, whether he goes defensive or not. He's gone very defensive, really hugging the apex and slamming on the brakes. Weren't really anything I could do there. Lost a bit of time as well. It did sort of throw me a bit. So again, we've got one more lap to do this. So, and as you see, look, we did close up there. He will have the acceleration out of the corners, and then there, look, we were really all over him then. That sort of nearly went into the back of him now. As we come past the pits on the left there, and we're coming down to the sharp, what do you call it, sharp sort of chicane here. Well, it's not really a chicane, it's two corners, but 90-degree corners. And then we come around here, and we're now on the start-finish straight. Right, coming up to the final lap. What are we going to do? He has pulled away, but like I said, we will get him back on these straights. It's just whether we can do enough to... we're right, final lap now. We've just done our fastest lap, which is really good to know. There is 3 cars in front of him, so there is a possibility that they may have some sort of accident. Somebody's quit out by looks, it could be now P9, so it's all to fight for, really. Alpha's definitely getting a bit ragged there, whether that's because he saw me or not, I'm not too sure. Coming around this turn for the final time, watch that curve on the left, it really creeps up on you. We're really doing the best we can here. I mean, we are on the edge, we're hitting the apexes, we're really revving it out now, trying to see if we can get anything on the power really early, going wide, trying to really do what we can on the straights here where the Jaguar is good. But is it going to be enough? I don't know. We're now P8, so somebody else has obviously had an issue, so that's not bad. But it'd be nice to catch his Alpha. For some reason he's managed to pull away. We're safe from behind because he's a couple of seconds away. Here we go again. So we get this section, we seem to gain on the Alpha, which is really odd because I believe this is a high-speed section. But anyway, there you go. Unless he's being held up by that car. Now there's a car in front of him. There's I reckon there of half a second penalty. The unfortunate bit is the penalty zone is on the start-finish straight, so he will get a chance to serve that. If he didn't, we would possibly have a extra place there because it gets rounded up to a second, but he'll serve that before. Unless we can close right up, we're going to be really low on the brakes there, as you can see, really low on the brakes. Is it going to be another? Don't know. We need to get the power down as quick as we can. We're just going to run out of road. It's another lap, maybe. Who knows? But we'll take a P8. We started P14, so that's quite a few places made up. So we'll take that and hope for the best. So anyway, thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it, and we'll see you soon